This episode of Stuck in Vermont is made possible by Hotel Vermont and Vermont Tourism. Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name's Ava Solberger, and we are here at the Schoolhouse in South Burlington for the 29th Annual Kwanzaa Ceremony. And the inspiration for this ceremony, teacher Näri Penson, who is celebrating 31 years here at the Schoolhouse.
'Cause we're students and teachers, independent and strong. We're here to talk about Schoolhouse and what's been going on. I think it keeps me up, that I've been doing this 30 years and I still have energy to do it.
I think we don't even realize how much we rely on Näri to just be our stalwart, steady, keep your eye on the prize kind of gal.
There's been a very core group that has stayed here a long time, so I'm one of the people. Yep. Näri. Yeah.
She's so caring and she has so much patience. It's unbelievable.
She is a big part of what makes Schoolhouse what it is.
Well, for me, she was obviously my first teacher, so there's always a special place for your first teacher.
You probably always remember your kindergarten teacher because it's your first sort of intro into school.
Kindergarten teachers are a special kind of group of people.
Yes! I came to Vermont to go to college, and I know that, unbelievably, I was the first African-American person that some people in Vermont had ever laid eyes on. When I graduated from college and I was living here, I belonged to a group. We called ourselves Kwanzaa because the word Kwanzaa actually is Swahili for to begin. We went into schools and did workshops on African-Americans and African-American history. So it was sort of when I started working here, it was just kind of natural to begin to do the holiday. Now we're going to work on that word sp. Tell me the story. We've asked for kids to find a family story because part of our thing and part of Kwanzaa is that, is spending time with your family. And for African American people, particularly in the past, family was very important because families were broken up during slavery. So learning your family history is really an important and cool thing to do.
Our whole family had to pick which chimney Santa would go down. The kids get to pick which chimney Santa's gonna want.
So all the generations in our family have had to make that choice, right? All right.
What really stands out about Näri is that she just teaches with love, and she just is so passionate about how she teaches and about her students.
I just remember her as a really good storyteller and having a really good sense of humor and just being able to connect to everybody just so quickly.
Yeah, Näri grew up in Alabama, actually Tuskegee. She's brought in a lot of her own family stories. Her ancestors have always been part of the school through her storytelling.
Näri is the typical teacher with eyes all over her head. She just knows what's up in there, always.
Well, she wants to know what's going on with the whole family. How is everybody? She's always looking out for, every one of her students' families.
I will be your friend, oh Lordy.
Schoolhouse has been around since the early 70s.
We were a little nomadic school that was a parent cooperative.
Every kid is very much allowed to and encouraged to shine.
Just being able to open up and be myself.
The amount of choice that we give kids is different. Because it's good for you to make decisions and have choices, don't you think?
So all our classrooms are multi-age, and every teacher sees every student in the school as their student.
There's very much a sort of family feeling.
It's very small and you get to know everybody, and it's a very small community.
These are photos of former students. They were really tiny and bigger and bigger and bigger, and now they're all grown. All of the kids that have come back or that are in touch with us, they're doing great things in the world. Some aspect of Schoolhouse is with them.
Welcome to the Schoolhouse Kwanzaa Ceremony. It is a schoolhouse tradition to celebrate Kwanzaa as an African-American holiday. Please rise for the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing.
Well, today we had our annual Kwanzaa ceremony that the kids have been working on.
As Kwanzaa means first or first fruits,
Having a focus that is not religious, not heroic.
I pour libation to Rosa Parks for standing up to Jim Crow laws.
We have the youngest do the first candle, which is Emoja, which means unity.
I remember lighting the first candle when I was in kindergarten.
means self-determination. Martin Luther King Jr. was determined to change the Jim Crow laws. Kuma means creativity. I go to Näri's art class and draw pictures.
And the other reason that we do Kwanzaa here is because the 7 principles are really in line with our 5 core concepts.
Responsibility, respect, trust, sharing, and belonging.
There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children.
Doing quotes from Nelson Mandela.
There's no such thing as part freedom.
I want kids to think school is really exciting and fun and a great place to be.
Unity that brings us together.
Kwanzaa starts on December 26th, and that was my first time celebrating it. We'll get Sekmrat again real soon. Happy holidays, everyone.
I often don't answer my phone at night because I don't want to hear my name anymore.
Well, I love that. Like, Näri. Kwanzaa.
Ella's working on her writing.
And then, are you okay, honey? Are you okay? You got bonked by the camera. Oh, that's no good.
My head is tougher than that camera.